I hoped we were gonna make it. He promised we would find the time.
Okay, so I'm having this for a snack with 2 of the cheese, and I'll put the points down below. Having hard-boiled eggs again this morning for breakfast, plus I had a coffee. Hey guys, I'm making some dinner for tonight. It is almost 2 o'clock, but this is going to go in the slow cooker for a while. So I've just got some beef that I cut up. There's like a beef roast, and I cut it up into cubes, put some onion in there, put some garlic in there, and it's giving off a lot of juices. So I'm going to let this boil down and brown up, and then I'm going to add it to my slow cooker. You can tell this is almost done by the sound of the sizzle. It's getting really loud. I have the heat on medium-high. And in the meantime, while this was frying up, I put in 2 cups of beef broth, a tablespoon of garlic, a 1/3 cup of cornstarch, a cup, not even quite a cup of soy sauce, because I thought that was kind of a lot, so maybe 3/4 cup of soy sauce, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper flakes is what I have in here. Now I've got this on high, and I'm letting this warm up really well. And this is about ready to go. Now as soon as all the juice is gone, you can add this into the pot and let it go a couple more minutes, because I want a little bit of browning on that beef. Okay, now you can kind of see this browning coming on here. So this is ready to go into the slow cooker, and I'm just going to shut the slow cooker up, leave it cook on high for a couple hours. I'm going to turn it down on low and leave it cook for 4 more hours. Okay, that was fun, pouring that in there. But this is all in there. I'm going to mix this up a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and close the cover up. I am going to add one more thing in here, because that's just what I do. And it's going to be a tablespoon of the Better Than Bouillon. In my fridge, I have the bone stock. So a tablespoon of this. It's just the beef concentrate, pretty close to the Better Than Bouillon. I've got that all mixed up in there. So we're just going to leave this sit. Remember, if you have this kind of pot, don't lock these things, because that could be bad news. These are for when you want to carry the pot somewhere and you don't want the cover falling off. So then that's when you would lock these. Not while cooking though. Took some chicken breasts out for tomorrow for supper. We get all of our meat through ButcherBox. I will actually link that below. So I just keep it up here in a box that we use, or a container that we use just for raw meat, and just in case it leaks, which those do sometimes, so we keep them in there. While my dinner cooks, and before I vacuum my very furry floor for my very furry friends, although she doesn't lose that much hair. But guys, this is why she's not on many videos, because this is where she is. She's like Velcroed to my side all the time. She's always on the right side of me. Usually prefers that I have a blanket on, so she can crawl underneath that right there in that spot. And then he's usually not far from me either. He's such a sweet boy though. I love my dogs. And then the other dog is in the other room right now. But I'm watching Joan's Pointed Plate, finally finishing up my collab videos. If I haven't commented on there on your collab video, I will get to it. I promise you. I'm just so slow, and I've been so busy, so I've been slowly watching them. So I'm going to watch Joan's right now, and hopefully I'll get one more watch today yet. And I just got done cleaning quite a bit in the kitchen and stuff, because all weekend we were just lazy. So that's what I had to catch up on my chores, and then we had to take the car in to get the tires changed. So that's what I'm doing right now. We're having this beef tips over rice. It's super good. I think I'll put the points below. I have it all figured out and put in my recipe thing, so I will let you know the points below. We did have a side of veggies. I ate those already before I filmed because I forgot. So this is what we're having for dinner tonight. Welcome back to my channel, guys. What we had for dinner tonight was so good. It was tasted a little high in sodium, but I think I can fix that by using really low sodium foods next time. But I'm definitely going to be making that again, and I'll do a cook with me on it. It's so good. And the points aren't like crazy, really. So I did not have breakfast, and I forgot to film my lunch, but I still wanted to get a video out there. I just had boiled eggs for lunch and that was it. And then I had some crackers, but I think I filmed those. So that's all I had today. But the points on the beef tips over rice were a little bit higher because I did have 2 servings. Well, not quite 2, but almost 2. I still counted it for 2 though. And I ended up being something like 5 points over. I don't know. I'll put it down below here so you know how many points over I went. But it was so good. You guys would absolutely love it. My daughter had a simple recipe and I of course changed things up and all of that stuff. So I'm going to do a full cook with me on it. I don't have the link where my daughter got the original recipe at, but it was so good. It was like something like on Tasty or something. You know those little videos on TikTok? That's where she found it. So I'm not sure who shared it. It's not my own. I just switched things up and it was so good though. I feel really good about this week. I am probably not going to weigh in until the end of October. I weighed in when I started the whole thing, so I'll know exactly how much I lose, but I'm not going to weigh in until the end of October. Until I get like my weeks figured out. I'm tracking. I'm doing pretty good, but I don't feel like I'm there yet, like when I first started Weight Watchers. So I'm going to give it a few weeks and then hopefully I'll kick into gear and start doing better. I'm feeling really good though. I'm feeling really good about this week. I think I'll get there soon. I think I'll get there really soon. And I was just telling my husband, I said, you know, the weeks go by, the weeks have been going by so fast. So if I was just following the plan, like weeks would go by fast and then I'd have all this weight loss and I would be back down to 200 where I left off on the first journey of my weight loss when I lost 130 pounds. I'll be back down to there and then I can continue on and I'll have like 50 pounds to lose is all. Right around 50, 55, depending on how I feel when I get down there. And I say will because I will get down there. I really feel like I'm going to pick up on this and start doing better. I mean, I'm 52 years old, so I really have to focus on getting this weight off or I'm going to end up getting myself sick. I really, really need to focus on this more than I ever have before. Like in your 20s, you start a weight loss program and then you fail and then you gain your weight back and then you do it again and then you gain more weight back. That's what it was like bouncing all over the place. But being in my 20s, I wasn't super worried about it because you're young. And although I wish I would have been worried about it, and it doesn't get any easier, it only gets harder. And then, of course, after you go through, I was watching Joan on Joan's Pointed Plate. She was talking about menopause. And yes, I've went through that. And it's difficult. It's difficult, but it's not impossible because I lost my 130 pounds while going through that. So it's definitely doable. Definitely. And it wasn't, when I was losing every single week, it really didn't seem super hard. It really didn't. I just stuck to my plan. There was nothing scientific about it. You just stuck, I stuck to my points and that was it. Like Joan was saying, you just stick to your points and you do it and then it happens. And that's what I did. The only problem is when I started gaining my weight back, I wasn't being honest with myself and with my points. So I started kind of sloughing off on the points when I was tracking. I wasn't tracking every single thing. Like, oh, it's just a little bit. I'm not going to track that. I don't know why. My body knows how many points I'm getting, so it doesn't matter. Just track the darn thing. And then you'll know when you're looking back, say, oh, that's why I started gaining weight. Okay, I got to make sure I don't do that again. So I am tracking 100% honestly. Hopefully I'll start seeing those numbers fall off like I did before. It's just frustrating when I allow myself to gain this weight back. I don't know. It just is. I know you guys all know this. I know pretty much everybody out there knows how this feels. It's frustrating. I am looking at a couple different things that I want to try out while doing the Weight Watcher program though. I'm not going to switch off the Weight Watcher program and do like crazy things. I'm just going to, but there is something I want to try. I can't even remember the name of it, but I'll look it up and see if I can't find it. I have all the things that I need to start this. I just have to find it. I found it. I see it right over here. So I'm going to get it. I'll be right back. I found it. It's these things. You guys know what they are. You know what they are. But I'm going to do it on the Weight Watchers program. I'm not going to go way under points or anything like that. But they have all these little containers. So this is a fruit one. This one is a carb one. And this is the dressing. And I bought these. I know I talked about this before on my channel that I was going to do it, but I never did it. But I think I'm going to try it this time. veggies, and you get like 3 of these in a day, so you get a lot of veggies in the day. I'm trying to get all the stuff here. Proteins, so your meat, this holds about 3 to 4 ounces. I can't remember exactly, but I know it's a serving. It holds a serving. And then the blue one is healthy fats, so avocado, oils, things like that. And then this is seeds. I'm not sure what else, maybe peanuts. Yeah, I think peanuts could go in there. I'm gonna try it out and see. I don't know if I'll get tired of it because there's a lot of work involved in this from what I heard. And then you have to like weigh everything out. Well, you don't have to weigh it, but you have to put, if it fits in here, you're good to go. So I'm gonna try it out and see. I only have one container of all of these. So I bought them on Etsy, and I don't even know if I could find, if I find it, I'll link it down below. It's an Etsy store, really super nice lady. She shipped them really quickly, and she uses these little vinyl lettering. So I got it in purple because that's my favorite color, but I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna give it a try. And like I said, I'm going to do the points. So it's not like I'm going to starve myself, but I just thought it'd be worth a try just to give it a shot and try it out. I think like the carb one, you could do a yogurt in there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I got to do some research on it yet, but I'd like to give this a try for like maybe a week and see if I can kind of kickstart my plan a little bit. And like I said, on the Weight Watchers plan though. But that is my plan for this next week. I'll do research on it today through Friday, and maybe give this a try on Monday through Friday, just do 5 days of it. Weekends are really hard to do this kind of stuff. He usually likes me to spend time with him on the weekends. I'll figure it out and I'll let you know. But I think that is what I want to do, just to give it a try. I've been wanting to try these, and I purchased them, spent the money on them. I think it was 2 years ago already. I know I talked about doing it on my channel, and a lot of people were interested in seeing that. So this time I'm definitely going to be doing that. And I think it'll be fun. I don't know. For one thing, I love all the colorful things. I love it. So I think it'll be really fun to try this out and to do it. But that is it for tonight, guys. I know I didn't film too much food, but I told you I had the crackers and the eggs, and then I had that big dinner, which I'm still full from, and it's like 7, 8 o'clock or something, and I have to edit this and then go to the library to upload it. The library's internet been working really well, and mine has actually been working fairly well. I'm able to watch videos on it. Yeah, I'm really happy that it's been, in fact, that 1.5-minute video that I did yesterday, I actually uploaded at home. So it worked out really well. It was only 1.5 minutes. It didn't take that long, so that was good. So this one though is going to be a little bit longer, so I think I'm going to take a run to the library and do it. And plus, I have another video that I want to film tonight, so you'll see me in the same clothes and stuff for the next video, which will be coming out on Tuesday. So tomorrow, it'll be out tomorrow. But that's it. That's all I have for tonight. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to share this if you think anybody else may like it.